Hello, everyone. So I want to do this quick live stream. When I say quick, under 10 minutes, right? So I may not get an opportunity to say hello to everyone that's coming in, but on the replay, you will be watching this on the replay. Give me 1 second. I had to return that text. So I'm going to do this quick live stream, right? Now, this is what I want you all to know. If you don't know, when I say we, this um, global culture, global humankind, not just the United States, is experiencing Revelation 21 right now. And so I'm going to go into that because again, I have a meeting that I have to be into. So I'm going to do this in under 10 minutes. So Revelation 21, if you read the book of Revelations, you can see that Revelation is infatuated by the number 12, right? You got the 144,000. You got Revelations 21 and Revelations 12 that offers great, I think, metaphorically mysteries that people have to decode. And so I was in the middle of just studying some things. Um, okay, I'm getting text messages off the chain. But Revelations 21, real quick. Hello, Gwen. Let me know how the sound is. Um, you see John, right, and Revelations 21 that witness um descending out of the sky, right? Something descending out of the sky. And many, I don't know if you all know this, but NASA and the powers that be have already announced that they're going to get theologians and more people in the theologies, right? No matter what the religion, to now start telling people about UFOs and alien sightings are real. Much of the population don't have to be convinced of that, but some people do. They don't, think that science and the Bible and theology goes together. Thank you, Gwen. Thank you so much, and hello to you as well. But let me see if I can pull this article up. I shared with someone about um, NASA um, and I can't put an article up, right? That's fine. Theologians alike are now saying, hey, it's time to, I guess, tell the public, right, that aliens and, um, these space sightings and, you want to talk about Area 51 or whatever, that this does exist. So in Revelation, you have in 21, chapter 21, John witnesses spaceships um, and it descends out of the sky. Also, something about the book of Revelation, I told you all, it is obsessed with the number 12. Even in New Jerusalem, you have the 12 gates, and that's broken down into fours, where you have three gates that guard the north, three gates that guards the south, three gates that guards the east and the west. So John witnessed these spaceships, and what many people don't know, though, you have the Mayas. I think Maya civilization, for example, they thought in 2012 that a rapture would come and that we will see this new heaven and new earth, as described in the book of Revelation. And they were prepared, right? And it didn't happen. I've told people that um, the rapture, as they understand it in the Bible, when God was talking to his disciples and said, I will return, metaphorically, That has already happened. And even the scripture that says, I will be with you until the end of the world, when you translate that to its original context, original writing, it just means I will be with you until the end of the ages. A lot of times in Christianity, for example, when you see the fish symbol with the word Jesus in it, the end of the age just meant the Pisces age. That's why the fish symbol is there for Pisces. And most people don't know this, especially religious institutions and most churches. But we pass through a different astrology sign, a different Pisces age, um, with years and years of the earth being into existence. And so there will never be a rapture. When you really break down the Bible and look at that, um, that God was speaking to his disciples. He told them he's coming back. That, metaphorically speaking, has already happened, right? Um, and so every year, almost, people are always expecting a rapture, and they expect it more during the harsh times, during times of depression and oppression, versus times of prosperity. But Revelation 21, people, is not a physical event. I have 4 more minutes to speak. It is not a physical event. It is the new age for mankind. It's not, and it's happening right now. It is happening right now. Read Revelation. Read about this new technology. A lot of That's why the people that Revelation says, if you can read, if you just read it, you will be blessed. But if you can go to another level or other levels and read and both comprehend and to be able to explain it simple to where a child can understand, right? Then you will know that this new heaven, this new earth, uh, this new technology, this new technology system that we are spirit. This is it. Like, cryptocurrency is the move of it. You have the metaverse where people can put on sunglasses and shop in the metaverse. They will have relationships, speak with people and socialize in the metaverse. They will interact in the metaverse. They will have digital land in the metaverse. Um, Everything is a new heaven and a new earth. And this is that era. So when I come before you all and tell you all that we're changing to a new economy, and I'm echoing the words of the Fed Chairman Jerome Powell, and that we're never going back to the new economy, this is what they're talking about. This is the new earth. This is the new technology system. And yes, John saw spaceships. You got Ezekiel, all of these UFO sightings. And I don't know if I mentioned this already, but again, Revelation is obsessed with the number 12, and angels are mentioned exactly 12 times in the book of Revelation. Now, the reason why I'm bringing that point across is because many people, that teach spirituality and understand these things, um, will tell you that the word angel should just be a translation for the word alien. We are in this new technology system, people. Um, you see Sidney Poitier, Betty White, older people dying off in large amounts of numbers, and it's just to usher in the new era, the new heaven and new earth. Now I have 60 seconds, so let me break this down real quick, changing topics. Also, know that I'm going to start explaining this more in detail in my Patreon. And I changed my Patreon membership entry points. So if you saw that, I did that. It used to be like $11.11. And then I think $21.11. I changed those prices. The minimum I have for the Patreon is $51.11. And the reason why I did that, because the information that I'm about to start pouring into people and sharing in my Patreon is way too valuable. I say it that way for $11 a month. The minimum is going to be $50. So I'm going to get back into
on it.
Okay, my Jeep talking to me. Into that heavily in
Still
February.
on it.
Okay, you on it. I got you. Okay, stop talking. Let me cut this out.
I didn't get that.
I'm not talking to you. Okay, that's new technology, right? And so with that being said, this will start in February because you all know that I am focused right now of getting people this $99 discount that ends in January for the home-based business, simply because people won't be getting tax returns probably until the 1st of April. Right? The IRS already said their shortage, and a lot of the tax refunds, as I did a live stream of that last night, they're saying mid-March. That's modest. I think the 1st of April, mid-April, right? And so you have some people that unfortunately don't understand the time and seasons that we are in and the changes that's happening. And they think that things are going to be as normal, and they've already spent or took out loans against their income tax returns. And so I'm pushing the home-based business because there's people that's going to need cash flow until April. And it's people that just have a bigger vision to help people. They have businesses already intact. So people, I'm moving to another level, right? If you're in my home-based business and you haven't got one person in, you're just in it. You're not in it to win it. I'm moving on. I just had someone to come in the home-based business as my business partner that says, Queen, we are under contract for over 100 acres of land right now in my state. And I want to talk to you more about that because we are developing our own communities, right? These are people I'm connecting with moving forward for 2022. I don't have time for people who's just laissez-faire. I just want to say I'm associated with the Queen. Look, it's time for you to make power moves. And a lot of this stuff, you're going to have to level up. I'm not offering anything at $11 anymore. My value and the information and knowledge to prepare you for this financial shift is way more valuable than $11.11. That's gone, right? That's gone. So as I told you all, I'm not talking about crypto right now. Chris, I came out here to talk about Revelations, and I told you, you maybe just coming in. I said I have to make this quick because I have a meeting, but it's nothing happening to crypto in my opinion right now. It's just experiencing a reset. It's nothing. And I mean, even the stock market is in the red. And I've told you all over and over again that the government controls both the stock market. It is manipulated by the stock market and cryptocurrency. I don't care about how the dip is with crypto. Only people that's trading that back to cash does it affect them. This is why I have cash flow strategies in place so they can hold on to their crypto, because I know the future of cryptocurrency. I know how big NFTs and metaverse is going to be. I know how big Bitcoin and Ethereum is going to be. I don't care if Bitcoin does, which I think is zero supply, not zero in value. But I don't care if Bitcoin does go to zero one day. I'm not selling. I'm not letting go of my assets. Bitcoin has a limited supply of 21 million, and I'm keeping what I have. The only thing that I do when crypto goes in the red is buy more dip. That's what I do. And I'm thankful that I have a buying opportunity because I know where this stuff is. This is the new world order, as I'm talking about Revelations 21. This is the new currency system. This is the new way of doing business. Listen, people, commercial real estate is gone. People are going to be doing more business in the digital world. You're going to see Louis Vuitton, all of these name brand, Snoop Dogg, Neighbor, whatever you want to do it, all in the metaverse. Shopping malls right now are extinct, and people don't have an eye to see. They're playing around doing the greatest web transfer that we've ever experienced. They're playing around. Right? They're not taking advantage of a $99 special. The home-based business already said At this point, this is going to be the lowest price entry point. If they're in it, they're just in it. They're not building, right? They're not progressively have a mindset. And this is the time right now, people, you got to make moves, aggressive moves to position yourself, because you're not going to get this opportunity again to have generational wealth. We're in Revelation 21 right now. Also, on 5 minutes over my time, I got to get out and get going. Just got a breakthrough testimony. You know, we are doing the January the 2nd through 22nd of January consecration. We're only doing vegetables, distilled water, almond milk, fruits, things of that nature. Someone just called me and said, Queen, they applied for a job with a technology company. The technology company told them if they didn't have the jab, right, that they could not be hired. They withdrew the application. And then the head of the company contacted this person, right? This was the manager, the hiring manager at the local level. So the person above them called them and said, hey, what happened to your application? You were hired. And I said, well, I went to visit the local office, and the manager on site says that because I did not accept the job, that she withdrew my application. The manager over this manager says, look, I took the jab once. I had a very adverse reaction. I took it only for my child. I didn't want my child in harm's way. I'll do anything for my child, but I will not take another one. And basically what you just experienced was discrimination. You are hired. This is your start date. This is my phone number personally. If you have any issues moving forward, you contact me. The person over that person. So you cannot tell me that being connected to the right people, doing the right thing, and having the right mentor, and the power of giving and receiving for even exchange of services to people that you respect, that have elevated your life, and fasting, and the power of partnership with people that even partnership with me in the home-based business, right? A lot of people call me their mentor, but they don't follow my instructions all the way. They still in this religious mindset. And don't get me wrong, I know that infinite God, infinite power will make a way out of no way. But once you get at a certain level economically, it's time for you to level up. You got to get out of that religious thing that you are always struggling and living paycheck to paycheck, and always looking for a miracle to be made when you can just go ahead and step into millionaire status. Somebody says, damn, I wish I knew people that I already knew. Well, you know what? I only share that type of stuff with my inner circle because I gave that person an affidavit. So they got that job. See, when you're not connected with people, when you say, I don't want to be in the Patreon, listen, if you're not in my business partner, in my business with me, if you never given a cash app, if you never given a super chat, I'm not giving to you. I was listening to Nipsey Hussle this morning. Nipsey says, I'm in this to win. I'm in this to win. And I'm not in this to give to people with a poverty mindset or with a welfare mentality who expect just because they are poor. And they're poor because they don't want to change their actions in life, and they don't want to change their mindset. And if that's the way you choose to be, I'm happy with what you are. But people that are doing business with me and connected to me, they get those things like that, and they get those testimonies and breakthroughs. So I gave this person an affidavit, and this person joined me in the fasting, and this person always give, right? They always give and connected with me in the home-based business as well. And this breakthrough happened. You got to be very careful who you are connected with, and you can't expect people to give you something for nothing. And likewise, you as a leader, if you are not giving your people anything, then don't expect your people to give to you as well. It's not just for the people, it's some leaders too. Some people give to leaders that impact their life in no type of way. But they continue to tithe, they continue to give them offerings, they continue to follow them. And they're struggling following these people because of tradition. The Bible says the power of God was of no effect because of your tradition. This is my mindset. I do tradition. I don't do tradition over here. I don't do religion. I do spirituality. So, hey, I'm signing out, people. Just know this is the time of Revelation 21. I hope that you are positioned, planned, and prepared. Queen out.